Hi, hello. So, months ago, I had the idea of rereading all the books in the Grishaverse in preparation for the Netflix adaptation, and I read Shadow and Bone, and I vlogged it, and then I kind of forgot about it for a couple months. And for this month, I was thinking what I wanted to be my longer reading vlog, what I wanted that to be about, and I decided I should just get back into the Grishaverse. So I have Siege and Storm this month, but I don't really remember anything that happens, which is part of the course for this original trilogy. I'm not sure why I'm starting the vlog today, because I'm reading two other things, and I'll probably just force myself to read a chapter of this today just so I can say I started the book, so it's okay to start the vlog. I kind of need a distraction. I don't know if vlogging is a distraction or if it is a motivator to not be caught up in my feelings. I need something to keep my mind on other things, and maybe vlogging will be that. If I'm making myself film clips, maybe I won't be on the couch feeling sorry for myself and feeling sad about everything. So it's been a week of kind of roller coaster emotions. Like I said, I am reading two other books, so I'll probably use this vlog as an excuse to talk about those as well. But I do want to get back into Grisha. They're on a boat. That's all I know about this book because Nikolai, and they're on a ship. It'll probably just be a slow start while I finish what I'm currently reading. But of course, I'll be reading this in the background too, because like there's so many things coming out this month that I want to read, plus things that have come out recently I want to read, plus backlist. I've been trying for like a week to read more backlist titles, and we'll see how that goes. Because like the backlist readathon is this month, so I debated doing that, but then I was like, no, I'll just do this and then try to pepper more backlist titles throughout every month of reading. But there's so many new books as well that are coming out that I'm gonna pick up. So reading sometimes seems more like a like a chore, trying to keep up on the latest things, than enjoyment. But I have been enjoying what I've been reading lately. I still don't have a 5-star for 2020. It's not gonna be Siege and Storm, I can tell you that right now, probably. Another reason why I wanted to start this vlog today is because I just really wanted to talk about my plants. Like, I know I can do that anytime, but today I just really wanted to. And particularly, I want to talk about my prayer plant. And this is doing so good. Obviously, like, yeah, it's a dead leaf. That happens. But we have 1, 2, maybe I thought I saw another one maybe popping up somewhere. But 1, 2, I call these little taquitos because they look like little taquitos and they unravel into the leaves. But they're getting ready to pop open, and all the rest of the leaves look good. Obviously, they do die off as they get older, which is perfectly normal. Then yesterday at the dollar store, I found this really cute white pot with like a blue, let me get it into a different light, with like the blue floral print, almost watercolor-like. So I'm going to take my peace lily. This pot isn't that much larger than the one it's already in. Okay, I'm going to put that one into this pot, and then this pot I'm going to use for my purple passion. This is the one that I propagated myself, so it is the child of my bigger one. I'm going to put that in here. And my croton is doing great as always. Look at that guy, just beautiful. And my elephant ear poly lost 2 leaves, but since then it has been doing great, not losing any more leaves, so I'm really happy with that one as well. My most recent acquisition is this very sad looking Triostar Stromanth, whatever. I don't know if it's because I chose to ship it in below freezing temperatures to Michigan, which was probably not a good choice, or if the root system's just weak, if I repotted it too soon. I don't know, but some of these leaves are really struggling. It has not had any new growth. This one did unravel a bit. It was more rolled up, and this little taquito guy has not gotten any bigger, but also hasn't died off. So it's not completely dying, but it's just not really thriving yet. But I'm gonna, I'm still gonna take care of it. I'm still gonna pamper it. So technically I haven't started Siege and Storm. So this vlog, like I'm on day 2 of vlogging and I haven't even started doing what the point of the vlog is. But I got a new plant and that's more important than reading. So let me show you. So it didn't have, like, it had this little wood thing that said how to take care of it, but it doesn't say what it is. It just says signature foliage. So my Googling has led me to believe the best guess is some kind of Chinese evergreen, maybe. The leaves, as you can see, have pink and red on them. And then the stems are all pink. And it is so cute, and I love it. I just am not sure what it is. I don't have gloves or any tools, so we're just getting our hands dirty. Allison, you said this was a Siege and Storm reading vlog. Yeah, I did, but I'm reading This Mortal Coil by Emily Suvada. This is what I have been reading. I really like it. Like, it's brutal. Like, the chapter I just read, just some of the, gory scenes, it's brutal. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm reading this instead of Siege and Storm, but Siege and Storm is, like, right in front of me waiting to be picked up. So I will get to it, and this will become a focused Grisha reread vlog, hopefully. Last night I did read like the prologue and first chapter of Siege and Storm, so I have started it, but I kind of don't recognize who I am anymore. Like, I'm going through a crisis because when I read Shadow and Bone, I was like, oh my god, Alina and the Darkling just kissed. Oh my god, the Darkling just said this. Oh my god, I am trash. But like, I read chapter 1 and like, the Darkling's mean, you guys. Like, he's mean. And I was like, Alina and Maul, they're so cute, living their little hiding out life, you know, trying to just like make ends meet until they can go further away. And then I'm like, oh, I hate the Darkling? Who am I? What's happening? Also, I got a book today. Don't show the address, but I got a book. It came out Tuesday. Today's Thursday, so it came out a couple days ago. I said I could only buy 3 books this month. You know, budgeting, money, being an adult. So this is the first of the 3. I pre-ordered all of them, so there's 2 that come out next Tuesday that I'm also getting, and that should be all my book purchase for the month. Should be. Witches of Ash and Ruin by E. Latimer. And I honestly don't know much about this. I don't know this author. I know it's about witches, I'm gonna say. Oh. It's kind of like embossed, like not any specific design, it's kind of like marbly kind of, I don't know. I really like that. It's about this 17-year-old girl I've just seen. But yeah, so I got Witches of Ash and Ruin by E. Latimer. And then I'll have more book mail probably later on in this vlog because I know I'm not going to have Siege and Storm done by Tuesday. So you'll get to see the other 2 books that I pre-ordered for March on Tuesday. Wow, we're going to win the World Series. So I'm 50 pages into Siege and Storm, and we've met Nikolai. Of course, we don't know that it's Nikolai yet, but we have met him, and he's just as sassy and great as I remember. You know, it's a good thing I'm rereading these, because when I reread Shadow and Bone, I said a lot of times, I don't remember that happening. And yeah, I don't remember that when they were on the ship with Nikolai, like the Darkling was also there. Yeah, I definitely thought that did not happen, so... Sunday night thoughts are, I have not read any more of Siege and Storm, but I want to change my YouTube channel name, and I already made a new end card if I decide to do so. So, that's what's happening on Sunday. No more Siege and Storm, but we're thinking about the channel. So I'm on my way to work, and before anyone asks, which I know you won't because no one watches these, but yes, I do wear this sweatshirt a lot. Don't at me, it's really comfy. Ooh, let's turn down that music. We don't want to get copyrighted. Anyways, driving and finding a vlog angle is fun, but I just wanted to update you. I'm about a quarter into Siege and Storm now, and I am enjoying it. Obviously we know my loyalties in the Grishaverse lie with Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. That's not to say I didn't enjoy the original trilogy when I read it, because I did, obviously. But I'm finding on reread, it's holding up, at least for me, entertainment-wise. I know a lot of people that have been reading it for like the first time recently haven't liked it. I like it, I don't know. I have a whiplash about the Darkling. Like, I'm not all about him and Alina anymore, but I'm also not sold on Alina and Mal really right now. Like, kinda, like, it's cute, but I don't know, like, romance, actually, I don't really care about the romance right now. She just got the second amplifier, the bracelet of the sea serpent, and they're on Nikolai's second ship, Sturmhound, sorry, and they are, you know, off to meet the wizard, I don't know, and they have discovered, well, Alina and Mal have discovered, Nikolai also, I think, kind of knows that there is a third amplifier. I did put lipstick on today, and I don't know if I love it, but anyways, so yeah, I'm about a quarter of the way in. I've also been reading Foul is Fair by Hannah Capin or something like that. And that one's really freaking enjoyable. I'm loving it, and it might be my first 5-star of the year. It is messed up, and I know this isn't a vlog about that, but it is messed up and wacky, and yeah, it's great. I'm gonna stop vlogging before I see a cop, because who knows when they might show up. So yeah, I'm going to work, and I'll update you later. Bye. It's Tuesday, March 10th, and as you can see by my sticker, I did my civic duty and voted, and I voted for Bernie Sanders, in case you're wondering. And I also have 2 new books to open. These are both new releases coming out today. Oh my god, that cover. Wow. And the first one is The Deep by Alma Katsu. Look at that cover. And this is like a horror Titanic type thing. Supernatural, maybe. I just saw the word supernatural on the back. And yeah, I love the Titanic, everything about it, and this looks great. That's all I have to say on that cover. Wow. That blue is just so vivid. And what is that? That's like a body. Wow. So I'm really excited to read this. And then the next one is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. And this is, oh, you know, about a girl who was like reflecting on a relationship she had with her teacher that was probably not entirely great. So, and there's a little tiny butterfly. Wow. So yeah, these are the 2 new books I got today. I have not read any more of Siege and Storm since I updated you yesterday. I might today. I probably will today. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it. Obviously, if I haven't read any more, I can't be not enjoying it. So yeah, that's my update. Okay, so I have read more of Siege and Storm, and this is what has happened. Nikolai has been revealed as Nikolai, like confirmed, and Mal and Alina are fighting because she's like, you know, power hungry, wants to go find this 3rd amplifier, and he's like, did you ever consider I might say no? And she's like, oh, yeah, about that. So they're kind of having a little tiff. Nikolai is just perfection. He's his sassy self, and I love him, and I've always loved him. I knew I've always loved him, and I knew that when it changed now, because obviously he's had more books since this series. So yeah, I love him, and we are going back to the palace, and I don't remember what happens next. So yeah, I'm still enjoying it, obviously. I am getting ready to go to work, so I probably won't read anymore. Well, maybe tonight I'll read a little bit more, we'll see. So I just finished my first 5-star book of 2020, Siege and Storm by, just kidding, it was not Siege and Storm. I'm not done, I'm not even halfway done. But my first 5-star book of 2020, Thoughtless Fair by Hannah Capin. This was messed up, delightfully weird. The writing is amazing. It deals with some really heavy things, sexual assault, domestic violence, or an abusive relationship, just a lot of messed up things, and it was great. It was weird, and it was cruel and violent and messed up. And yeah, it was great, and I gave it 5 stars, my first 5-star read of the year. And Siege and Storm, we'll continue on with this one now. I should just read this one as my main and only book right now and just focus on it and get this vlog done, but I just want to start other things, and I don't know what I want to start. I kind of want to start one of the 3 books that I unboxed in this vlog. So Witches of Ash and Ruin, which someone that I trust their opinion on books gave 5 stars, I believe. My Dark Vanessa, that's been getting good reviews, or The Deep by Alma Katsu, which is getting good reviews. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I also realized that in my first vlog for Shadow and Bone, I talked about like what candles I have from merch companies that fit with that book, and then I burnt some of them while I was reading. This one I haven't really been burning candles, but I do have some that fit with Siege and Storm that I should burn, and so this is reminding me to do that. So let me show you. So I think like the Sun Summoner would probably fit for all 3 books, but I also have Sancta Alina that would fit more with probably Ruin and Rising. I mean, the Darkling, he's in all the books. Siege and Storm specifically, I have Pirate King and the 2 Clever Fox. These are both Nikolai themed candles. So the Pirate King is from Wick and Fable, and it doesn't really have the notes on here of what it smells like. kind of sweet smelling, kind of like vanilla-y maybe. That's that one. And then the Too Clever Fox is from Novelly Yours, and that is Woods, Musk, and Ozone, whatever that smells like. I wish there was one that was like kind of like water tones. Is that a thing? Because I think that would work great for this book since they're on the water all the time. This one is the Unsee It. Maybe this one. Let's see what this one is, because Ravka would fit as well. That's not really water themed, but it's okay. But I wish I did have one that was more water. I'm just doing a bunch of fancy camera work. So yeah, Pirate King and Too Clever Fox, because a lot of these are more Six of Crows. But yeah, these ones definitely for this book. And then, oops, I dropped a lid. And then Sancta Alina definitely for Ruin and Rising. It's like just after 8:30. I am off all day today, and I'm going to do, I want to do nothing, but I'm not going to leave the house. I'm going to be a good person and practice good social distancing. It's not hard for me. I love staying home. Obviously, I work in food service. I work in a restaurant, so when I do have to work, it's not like I'm staying away from people then, because I can't. So that's a little annoying, but on my days off and when I'm not at work, I can be a good person and stay away from people. Yesterday, we went grocery shopping, and I was expecting it to be way more chaotic and anxiety inducing than it was. There were some things that were all sold out, like ramen and potatoes and bananas, but we managed to get almost everything on our list. So we have groceries and supplies for a few weeks, so we're good to go. Michigan still has only, I think, like 30 something confirmed cases, but of course that's just confirmed. I'm going to social distance myself, put myself in a corner and edit videos. I'm going to put myself in a corner on the couch and read. This is a reading update, and I've made some good progress in Seed and Storm. I'm just over page 300. I'm enjoying it, question mark. No, I'm enjoying it, but it's nothing mind-blowing. Right now I'm kind of bored with it. I definitely enjoyed the parts where they were on the ship with Nikolai a lot more than these parts where they're at the little palace. I did tab a certain part. Alina and Mal went to the chapel, and she saw the Darkling, like his ghost Darkling. As we passed by the Darkling, he turned his head to watch us. He pressed a finger to his lips, then bent his head in a mocking imitation of prayer. And I'm like, I don't know why that part was just like, ooh, Darkling. But like, we still don't stand the Darkling like as a good person. I don't know. I just have a lot of just a lot of my opinions have changed since the first book. It hasn't been that long since I last filmed that last clip, but I'm now on page 372, and I'm not as bored anymore. Alina and Mal are all drama and angst and fighting, and Mal's like, I just want to have a normal life with you. I just want to be like commoners with you. I don't like it here. Like, he's off fighting, getting drunk all the time, kissing Zoya, and Alina's like, finally admitting, you know, she wouldn't give up the power. Even if she could, she wouldn't give up her amplifiers or give up the power. And I'm just like, yes, girl, like, that's what you want, that's fine, but like, obviously you and Mal can't just be like hunky-dory, everything's fine. And Nikolai was like, I want to kiss you, and I was like I want you to kiss me, Nikolai. Is that? He was like, I want to kiss you, but I'm not going to, because I know you're not thinking about me, you're thinking about Milestone. Alina's like, ooh, drat, you're right. And the Darkling like keeps popping up, and she was kissing the Darkling because she thought it was Mal, and then she's like, you aren't who I thought you were, which is a little shady. But it's just, things are kicking off now, and we're almost to the end. I don't remember how this book ends, so I guess we're gonna find out. My hands are so dry and cracked and sore from washing them and sanitizing them constantly at work and at home, and I'm just gonna like pamper myself with some nice lotion. Definitely finish this book today and probably wrap up the vlog. trying to edit, but my desktop is doing updates, so I thought I would just talk about or mention this sentence in Siege and Storm that really shook me. Basically, it was way back at page 92, so I've had this tabbed for a while. I just didn't share it with the vlog yet, but I don't know the context, and I'm not going to find out the context for you. However, the sentence is, I swear he looked like a mourner at a funeral when he came over that rail. A mourner at a funeral, and you can bet your ass my Six of Crows standing self was like, a mourner at a funeral? No. No mourners, no funerals. We don't do that shit. And that's what that sentence meant to me. And now I just want to read Six of Crows, but I still gotta finish this. Still gotta read Ruin and Rising. And then we'll get back to Kaz and Inej and the rest of my babies. Why is my computer out here acting like I've never used it and I'm setting it up for the first time? I am concerned. I came downstairs to like pull myself away from the laptop, the desktop, just kind of get away from the screens for a little bit. And I was like, I'm going to read. And instead of reading, I've been sitting here looking at my bookshelves, looking at random things that I don't need to be looking at. And I also found out that, well, I'd heard of before a readathon called the Sims-a-thon, having to do with Sims. Hello, my brand, Sims and books. And I was like, oh, I can't wait till there's another round. The round started the 1st of this month, and so it's already halfway done because it's month long. So I'm kind of disappointed. Page 400, the Darkling and his Grisha and the little creatures that I don't know how to pronounce. The Nechevoya. So they're attacking Nikolai's birthday dinner, and Nikolai is taking his parents, trying to get them to his flying ship thing, and he touched my cheek once, briefly. Nikolai, you can touch my cheek once, briefly, twice, 3 times. He makes me swoon. He makes Alina swoon. And I just love him. That's just the moral of the story. I love Nikolai. So that's it. I've finished Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, book 2 in the Grisha trilogy, and I definitely thought that the entire ending where they're down in the tunnels traveling to go see the I can't speak, to go see the apparat. I definitely thought that was all in book 3. So I know that book 3 obviously is going to have some of that underground stuff, but I thought the whole thing was in book 3. So yeah. That's something I learned at the end of this book. I took a nap. Now I'm here. This is kind of a weird angle, but I wanted to get my books, my Grisha books in frame. So it's kind of a weird angle, but we're working with it. I liked it. I think I liked it as much as the first one. I know that I liked it because of Nikolai. There was a big chunk in the middle where I was bored, but then the end really picked up again, and I really liked the end. And I, of course, liked all the scenes with Nikolai on the ship before he was Nikolai. I'm kind of at the point where I pretty much know where the romance ends up in book 3 and where things leave off, so I'm not as concerned with the romance because, like, I'm stuck with it no matter what. So either I like it or I hate it, and it's not something to waste energy on. I like Nikolai. He's... How many times am I going to say I like Nikolai? Nikolai is just my everything. I think that's just, like, my overall... That's all I can say about this book is I am in love with Nikolai. I like the Darkling. I know he's a villain. I know he's a bad person. I know we do not stand him as like a bastion of good character and like this, you know, everything. He's great. He doesn't ever make... What am I saying? This is all gibberish. You know, he's a villain. He's the villain of the story, and I really like him. And Alina, she frustrates me sometimes with just how she confronts things, especially with Maul, just because I understand the power thing. Like, obviously I've never been in Alina's position. This is a fantasy world. I understand wanting to have the power, wanting to embrace the power, and wanting to be as powerful as you can. Like, I get it, but then sometimes she just frustrates me when she doesn't take other people's emotions or other people's thoughts about the situation. She doesn't take those seriously, really. To her, like, hello, she's super hella powerful, and she has the chance to be even more powerful, and I don't blame her for wanting that. She is just a little frustrating sometimes. And I don't think I'm great at reviewing books or talking about why I like them, so if this is completely incoherent and makes no sense, I'm sorry. But, you know, overall, I liked it. Did I give the first book 4 stars on reread? I don't remember. I would say this was probably a 3.5 for me. And like I said, there's a lot of things that I forgot happened. I still think this is a worthwhile project. I said at the beginning of the vlog that this vlog might help distract me from what's going on in my personal life. It didn't necessarily distract me, but throughout the vlog, concerning that situation, I have gotten a lot more clarity with it, and I feel a lot better. So I don't know if the vlog directly helped that, but I do think it was good to start when I did, and it didn't take me forever, which is also great. Up next will be Ruin and Rising, and then of course the duology, my favorites. So thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what your favorite part of this book was. Do you like Nikolai as much as I do? Or if you haven't read it, sorry I spoiled it all for you. So yeah, see you guys next time for Ruin and Rising.